Collinwood, the mysterious locked room in the abandoned West Wing, has brought death or madness to all who have entered it. Morgan Collins has survived the night in the room, but has been possessed by the spirit of a man who died in 1680, the year the curse began. On this night, an attempt was made to exorcise the spirit of James Forsyth from the body of Morgan Collins. The attempt failed, but the family is soon to be faced with a revelation they never expected.
No! Stay away from me! Stay away from me!
Morgan, what's happened?
Not Morgan. Forsyth. Brutus is here!
The spirit of Brutus Collins?
He will send me back to the tomb. Time is running out. I feel weaker every moment.
The possession is ending. Oh.
Yes, you must listen to me. While there is still time. You must hear the truth.
What is the truth? The truth about what?
The curse. What really happened in 1680?
Yes, you must tell me. Tell me, you must.
He's here. Brutus is here. Hear me, Brutus! It is too late for you to stop me. I am going to tell the truth at last. The truth about what really happened in 1680. Your family will finally know about the curse!
For over a century and a half, the Collins family has lived under the curse of the mysterious locked room in the abandoned West Wing. Morgan Collins spent a night in the room, and when he came out in the morning, the family discovered that he had been possessed by the spirit of a man who had died in 1680. On this night, the family tried to exorcise that spirit from Morgan's body. The attempt failed, but in its wake, the family learned what no Collins has ever known: how and why the curse began.
Wake up. Wake up. Morgan?
Julia?
Thank heavens. Thank heavens you're yourself again.
Myself?
I'll explain everything.
Julia, how did I get here? What happened?
It's a long story, Morgan. And I'd better start with the last thing that happened.
Julia, I've survived the room. I'm alive and well, and I've broken the curse.
No, Morgan. No, Morgan. A moment ago, the spirit of Brutus Collins appeared in this room. It spoke to me, and it said the curse is not ended. It will go on, and it will lead to more tragedy than ever before.
In the great house at Collinwood, the Collins family has lived under the terror of a curse set upon them 160 years ago. A curse that brings death and madness. And in the midst of this fear, they are beset by further tragedy. Last night, Bramwell Collins learned that his ship has finally come in from the Indies, and he is now a rich man. But he has also found that his great success is a hollow one, for it has been followed by the most tragic news possible.
just told me that Daphne had been sick since last night.
Yes.
Well, I can't understand why he didn't tell me sooner. What's wrong with her?
I'm going to see the doctor again later today.
But the doctor was just here. What did he say? Bramwell, tell me what he said.
He was certain only of one thing. Daphne is dying.
The great house at Collinwood in the year 1841, a time of terror and tragedy for the Collins family. For over a century and a half, they have lived under a terrible curse put on them by their own ancestor, Brutus Collins. And they know that soon one of them will be chosen to enter the locked room in the West Wing, the room that has brought death and madness to all who have entered it. But on this night, the adopted Melanie Collins, with the help of Carrie Stokes, is determined to learn who her real parents were. She is unaware of what a shock is in store for her.
What is it, Carrie? Something's happening. Do you see something? No, not yet. Vibrations. Very strong vibrations. An image is beginning to form.
What is it?
Oh, it's still very hazy. I see a woman leaning over a coffin. The coffin of your father.
Then my real father is dead.
Yes, he is dead. But Melanie...
What?
Your mother is alive, and somewhere very close by.
(1841), and the Collins family lives in perpetual fear. Fear of a curse inflicted upon them by one of their own ancestors, Brutus Collins, 160 years ago. Since then, each generation has known the terror of the locked room in the abandoned West Wing. For all who have entered the room have either died or gone mad. Some time ago, Gabriel Collins spent only part of a night in the room and came out violently insane. For their own protection, the family has kept Gabriel a prisoner in the North Tower. But on this night, they will learn how impossible it is to keep a madman under lock and key.
Julia? Are you still in there? Julia! Gabriel, is Julia in there? Gabriel, are you in there?